Welcome back at 7:16. Summertime, extreme heat can bring a lot of extra challenges, but research suggests that hot weather can lead to increased health risk for people with diabetes, making them even more sensitive to high temperatures and humidity. Touro's Diabetes Center program manager Valerie Burton joins us with tips on how to help make sure people with diabetes stay on track during these summer months. And we were just talking about today is a perfect day to have this conversation. We are under an extreme heat warning, so a day like today can be incredibly dangerous for people with diabetes. Let's talk about why.
Because when you have diabetes, you are more prone to heat exhaustion and dehydration, which can cause really high glucose spikes. You'll have simple symptoms that start out where you may feel a little nauseous, but if you start to get dizzy, have rapid heartbeats, confusion, those are serious signs for dehydration, which can cause serious glucose spikes.
And you were just telling me before we came out of commercial break that those symptoms can last, they can be prolonged.
Yes.
Why, let's two questions here. Why is it that the heat can make people with diabetes feel those symptoms so much faster? And two, why would they feel those symptoms longer than someone without blood sugar issues or without diabetes?
Our body uses fluid faster when we're in hot summer months like this, so it makes our blood more concentrated, which would make our glucose higher. If you take medication for diabetes and you're out exercising, your risk for low blood sugar can last for hours after exercise. So even if you exercise at opportune times, there's still a risk for low blood sugar, so we should be prepared.
So what should people with diabetes be doing, especially on a day like this? Is a perfect example. So they're waking up right about now, they're watching us. What should they be doing to get their day started to make sure they have a successful and healthy day?
I would recommend making sure you eat a meal before you go to exercise. I recommend staying hydrated throughout the day to prevent heat exhaustion. I recommend taking your medication at scheduled times and limit your exposure to sun.
If you know someone with diabetes, what should you be on the lookout for? Because if that person's feeling confused, they may not realize it. So if we have someone in our lives who's diabetes, especially this time of year, what are some symptoms to look out for to make sure they're good? And if they're not, get them some help immediately.
If a person gets a little confused or starts to lose thought patterns, if they're speaking, that's a sign of low blood sugar or high blood sugar. If they complain of a weakness, that's a sign. If they start to feel dizzy, and people tend to feel that something is going on early on, so communication is key.
All right, well, thank you so much for those reminders on this very hot day that we're going to be dealing with here in South Louisiana. We appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you.